Hi everybody, Steve Wilcox here again with IQ Design Academy. I'm a professional furniture designer and I get to be your host through a series of instructional videos on furniture design. Today's episode is number 6, where we're going to create a material or an asset to be used on one of the designs that we created earlier in the series. So hang on and we'll get started right away. Okay, so here we are back at the IQ Design Create prompt page. And the background again for this project is that I'm creating a series of upholstered novelty item footstools for the youth market. Something that would be found in a kid's bedroom, in a playroom, something like that. You could sit on it, you could stand on it to reach something, or you could use it as a toy in and of itself. It's really a fun little set of products. So what I want to do here, though, is create a fabric I have in mind for a specific model. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here into the prompt page, and I'm going to create this as simply as I can. I'm going to say create a two-dimensional fabric design, white background. I'm going to use pastel flying pig theme, comma, random pattern, comma, and pastel flying pig theme, random pattern. I'm going to say even lighting and see what we get. I'll keep it fairly simple. We'll let the AI engine come up with some different options for us. So again, as I've said in the other videos, it creates 4 images for us to review, and we'll get to pick which one, if any, we like. And if we don't like it, we can change the prompt or we can have it regenerate and just try again. Okay, we have 4 options. They are all very much what I had in mind, but let me see. This one has a little more watercolory look to it, which is great. This one has some edge details we don't need. I like the overall look of this one, so let's hit select and refine. And what I want to try is I want to create a larger image without these kind of folded edges. So let's see what we can do here. But right now, what the AI engine is doing is it's creating the parameters that it sees in the image. We're not going to use those at the moment. But let's go right here and try to say, fill the image frame with the flying pig pattern. And I'm going to say, I'll leave it at that. We'll see what happens. Refine further. Here it will only create one image as we're in the image component window. But let's see what we get. Again, most generations I find take about, less than 30 seconds. Okay, this did create that, but it added some little shading, which makes it looks kind of wavy, which I don't want. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to prompt again. I'm going to say create, or I'm going to say fill the image frame with the flying pig pattern, even lighting, comma, let's say no, I'm not sure what to call the waves in the fabric. We'll just say even lighting and see what we get. So again, most generations, very quick. Hopefully this will take the hint with even lighting and will give us what we're looking for. And it did. Wonderful. All right, so at this point, I just want to save this. There are really 2 ways to do this. I'm going to hit Save Image As in my Windows format, right-click, and I'm just going to call it, on my desktop, I'm going to call it Flying Pigs A. And I'm going to hit save, and which it does. Now, the other way to do this is go to Gallery, and under your projects, this is the latest project. And if I click that, the image I was last working on comes up, but of course, all of your other images are saved here. And I just want to go to download image, and to show you that you can choose the original resolution, or you have the options to upscale that image 2 times and 4 times. It's great to have that feature baked in based on what you might need that for as a product designer. So with that, we're going to go back to the IQ Design main page, because I want to pull up that other design I mentioned. All right, so again, back at the home page, I want to hit upload image. I'm going to go to my footstool files, and I'm going to click the pig footstool. I've used different animals for each of the videos, and today's, of course, based on flying pigs, is our flying pig version. So I'm going to create a prompt of how I want to change that pig sketch into a pig image. And I'm going to say, create a photo realistic image of this pig footstool. I'm going to say white fabric upholstered body, pink fabric snout and tail, natural oak wood legs, place in a white, oh, I want to go back a second, black plastic eyes, black nostrils and smile, and then finally place in a white studio environment. Okay, I'm being a little more specific because I know more exactly what I want. Let's hit generate. Again, 4 default images. And let's see what the AI heavy lifting machine will do for us. All right, we got pretty close. Did some little fancy work, turning work here on the legs, but it did a great job. It even interpreted the ears, which I love, the pink underneath. Got the smile and the nostrils and the eyes. So I like this one. Let's hit select and refine. Okay, so this image is saved. This is a great product as is. It's a great looking product. So again, right now though, I want to change it to that other fabric. The flying pigs is a great little funny metaphor. Some people will get it. But it's just a clever little trick the designer can use. So again, the AI image is coming up with the parameters, and I will be using one of those parameters to change the fabric. So again, what it did here, if I can collapse that, is it came up with these different parameters, the smile, the nostrils, the eye, based on my prompt and of course the image. And we want to go to the body, and it's a fabric material, which is true, but I want to click upload. And I want to create an asset out of that image that we created earlier within the IQ Design platform. So I'm going to hit Upload Asset, and I'm going to go back to my desktop, and I'm going to find my Flying Pigs A. As you can see, I've done a few versions, and I like this one. So here's our fabric, and it's now asking me to name it, which I will name Flying Pigs Fabric A. Hit add, and it will add that fabric to my library, my assets library. But as you can tell here, under material, Flying Pigs Fabric A by this little icon. So then I just want it to refine. I don't want it to change anything else. I just want it to refine the body fabric. So we'll see what happens. You'll get 1 image in this generation rather than 4 because you're in the image components window. But we're 95% there. and we'll see how it applies the chosen fabric. Did a great job. Did a great job. So it applied the fabric to the body. I like the fact that it added the texture from what we had here. So I'm happy. I'm very happy with that. So I'm going to go back again to gallery. And there it is, which is fantastic. All right, so today you saw some basic examples of creating a material or an asset that you can use within IQ Design on your product designs. And then we applied it using the parameters window within the interface. Again, it's very controllable, very clean and elegant. Well, thank you for stopping by for this video, and we'll see you next time.